Nihat kaptırıyor topu. Ali Tanrı'dan çok süratli. Ali orta yapacak. Sert orta. Sert orta.
Welcome everyone back to beautiful Bursa as we welcome Kubilay's former team Gaziantep. But before we crack on with today's game, we of course do have a couple of games to catch up on. So without further ado, let's hop into Football Manager 21 and crack on with today's episode. Right, so this might be the fastest roundup ever. As you can see, both games finished 0-0. We are going to hop into them, have a little look at those details though. So first of all, we had Yanni Malatyaspor. They was down in 19th position, I believe. And, well, as you can see, 0-0 result. But we had 17 shots to their 4 on target to their 0, 1.53 XG to 0.19. We just wasn't taking our opportunities in this game. 5 corners to 4, 13 fouls to 11, 0 yellow cards to 1 yellow card, 88% passing as usual, nice and strong, to their 76, 60% possession to their 40. So yeah, it was a game where we wasted a lot of opportunities. Our backline, as you can see, and goalkeeper had a solid performance, 7.2, and then a backline of 7.1, 7.3, 7.4 and 7.3 respectively for the mailman Kubilay Aktaş and Lassen. In front of them, Mehmet had a bad game, he got 6.5. We then had Emrehan with 6.8. Shirok missed this simply because he had too many yellow cards and Mehmet had to drop back, so we thought we'd bring Recap in because Recap has been begging for games. Well, he got 6.7, didn't really do a whole lot. Gerkan got 7.3, Milinkovic with a 6.6, that's rather disappointing, and a 6.8 for Mad. Players who were substituted, now we have Volkan, he got 6.6 off the bench, got a 6.7 for Eren, and we had Sinan Kert and Anal both getting a 6.7 each as well. So, that second game. Well, the second game was Denizlispor, as you already know, of course. 10,000, 18,000. 18,000 is a little disappointing considering it's at home. But I guess it is against a team that's about to get relegated. Denizlispor though, how big is your stadium? 10,000, considering you're 9th. It's like a mid-table team against a team that's up in the European spots. 18,000 capacity. We should have sold that thing out. Should have really sold that thing out, but we didn't. So, how did that one go? Well, we had 4 shots to 10. They were the more dominant side. We had 1 on target to their 3. 0.39 XG to their 1.35. 3 corners to their 12. 11 fouls to their 12. 3 yellow cards, 2 yellow cards. 91% passing. That's nice. To their 84. 61% possession to their 39. And as you can see, a few yellow cards on the notable events. So, that's not our team, although they do have a recap, which makes it rather confusing. But we did have Shirok back in the lineup for this one. We're stuck with the same backline, and as you can see, the goalkeeper and the backline did do decent. Zubzuk on a 7.1, Milman on a 7.1. Back line of Kubilay and Goldinho, both getting a 7.2 in central defence, and a 7.6 for Lassen. Shirok got a 6.7 in central midfield, with Emrehan with a 6.9. Gerkan struggled with a 6.6. Milinkovic again struggled on left-hand side, also with a 6.6, and Mad with a 6.5. That's very disappointing. Mehmet, not too bad on 6.9. Now, substitutes. Volkan came on, got a 6.8, a little bit of match fitness for him. We've got to get him into the games eventually. Eren, 6.6, struggled when he came on. Kun, 6.7 over here, again, disappointing. So yeah, we're just struggling for wingers. Both our wingers who started played bad. Both the wingers who came on, again, didn't do a whole lot. It was just one of those games. We should have done better against Denizlispor. We was pathetic, and well, we paid the price. We went and got a draw. Now, considering Denizlispor is a decent side, I can take that draw. That is a very big drop, 2 points there. We dropped 2 whole points against Yanni Malatyaspor down in 19th at home. But now we play Gaziantep, and Gaziantep is smack bang in between the two teams. So, does that mean we're getting another 0-0 draw? Or are we actually going to pick up some points? Well, we'll find out that in just a second. Those who have been observant will notice, though, that we have dropped to 3rd place. Only on points. Goal difference, sorry. Not on points. 53, 53 respectively. Got a nice gap on Trabzonspor and a game in hand now. That's nice. So Galatasaray and us both on 16 wins, 5 draws and 3 losses. They've got 36 goals though to our 16. Now, is that due to them scoring a lot or us conceding a lot? That is the question. Well, you know what? They've conceded 2 less goals. So defensively, we're looking solid. Especially with that addition of Goldinho at the back. We're not using Goldinho in today's game, I'm actually bringing Obilar on. Obilar's blended into that back line, so him and Kubilay can link up again, and we don't have to worry about Godinho trying to blend into the team. We can wait till we're on better form, then bring him in. Sorry, my voice is going cracky. Anyways, we've conceded 2 more goals, but the main problem is we haven't scored enough. We've got 33 to their 51. So we do need to look at that striker role, possibly some better wingers. We want our youngsters to perform though. We want to get Aaron better. We want to get Demir better on that right hand side. Demir has been the one who's actually been quite a star performer this season, I would say. If he doesn't get our young player, I'm not sure who is, because he's pretty darn decent. But I'm going to hop into the team meeting screen. I'll see you fine folks there in just a second. Okay, the observant of you will have noticed I was literally 1 click away. I didn't pay attention to that, so I apologise for putting a cut in when I didn't really need to put a cut in. But we are here in the tactical meeting screen. I don't know why I also called it the team meeting screen, but it is. It's kind of the team meeting screen. We're meeting the team, so it's a team meeting screen. Anyways, opposition instructions, we're adding that on as per usual. Let's head to the team selection. Sticking on this balanced mentality, feel free to take the other bits if you wish. As you can see, recent match analysis. I'm not going to go through it personally, but I'll have a little scroll down just so we can see what is in those sections in case you are interested in those specific aspects, because today's episode is probably going to be a bit on the short side, so I can give you those nice little trinkets of information. But as you can see, we are going for the usual suspects in the starting lineup. Zubzuk in goal. The mailman returns at left back. Kubilay and Dobilor in central defence, with Lassen on the right hand side linking up nicely with Gerken in right attacking mid. On the left hand side of attacking mid is Milinkovic, central midfield of Shirok and Emrihan, with Mehmet in front of them, and of course Mad up front on his own. The bench consists of Atabek, Musin, Ahmet, Godinho, Umar, Volkan, Eren, Kun, Sinan, and a little bit of Anal. So without further ado, let's hop into the team submission screen. Let's do that. Tactics, we are looking good. The typical German. I know, I'm English and I'm complaining about German. I know how stereotypical this might look, but it's always the one person complaining, and it's always Nicholas. Nicholas, get in line. Get in line, Nicholas. Stop complaining. With your much higher pressing intensity doesn't suit my stamina. I'm too old. How old are you anyways? You are 23 years of age and you're lacking stamina. I mean, it is 9. Why are you lacking stamina? You've got pace, agility, acceleration. Imagine how amazing this guy could be if we gave him stamina. A little bit of stamina and this guy would be a rocket. He'd just dart down the wing with the ball. He would be very much like a Usain Bolt that could actually play football. So, this is the lineup. I don't see anybody in their team who's going to be much of an issue. That sticks out for me anyways. Yeah, nobody on their team who really sticks out as a threat. So, let's go get this victory here today at home. This is a great opportunity to show the pundits right to back you up. Now, we can potentially move into qualifying spot if we win this. If we play our game, we'll win this. You're all capable of that. Exactly. Play your own game. Don't get stuck into whatever rubbish they want to play. Samat A. Baba is winning a lot of plaudits from what many perceive to be an overachieving Gaziantep. Oh, they're also overachieving. We're third in the league and tied for second. But anyways, would you agree he is I mean, he is performing at an unexpected high level, but so are we. So, Mr. Gonzalez, oh, there we are. We can see what the G means. Guillermo Gonzalez. I guess it just won't all fit up. Anyways, I think it's fair to say that they're performing better than many expect them to. Ultimately, the results don't lie. Though, and they have to be treated as a very good side. I don't think anyone, you know what? Yeah, we have to treat them as a good side. They're not as good as us, but we have to treat them as a good side. You're obviously very surprised by their current performance levels. Is there a danger? Samet A. Baba and his side find your praise a little patronising. Well, they should find it rather patronising because they have a very good side. No, I don't think so. Samat's side are where they are on merit. We have to take them seriously and won't allow any complacency. Yeah. Rubbish. We're telling that though. Anyways, Gaziantep's recent good run has them 5th in the form table. How much of a threat do they pose? I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can put a dent in their aspirations. Let's dent them. 3 wins and 2 draws on the bounce is our current record at the moment. Still don't know how that comes up to 6, but I have noticed it doesn't say last 6 results. It now just says recent form, which is nice to see, because it was irritating the heck out of me that I was saying that it was the last 6 games when it's only given us 5 results. So let's crack on. We've had our pre-game talk. We've talked in the tunnel with the nice guy from the media, and Maxim with a free kick. Nice collection by Zubzuk. Come on, Zubzuk. Rolls it out to Obilor. Now Obilor is lacking a little bit of match sharpness. That has dropped due to him being out of the lineup for the last couple of games, but hopefully he can bounce back in today's game. Gurkan plays it back to Emran. Emran, can he get a good bit of possession going? Well, he's going to play it back to Obilor. Obilor now ball over to Lassen. Lassen has acres of space, plays it through to Gurkan. He can whip in across from here. He does. Mad. Oh, it's blocked. Milinkovic, though, he can collect this possibly. No. It's a throw. It's a throwing, and we don't get to see it because it wasn't a very good one. So, building up from the back, they're going to hoof it down this right-hand side where Lassen will collect. He is getting hunted by Serik, though, and he plays it over to Obilor. Now Zubzuk. Zubzuk definitely working it from the back, being our goalkeeper. Plays it over to Kubilay. Now Obilor to Zubzuk. Can we stop playing triangles in our own box, please? Just get the ball upfield. Kubilay now to Shirok. Shirok plays it back to Kubilay. Kubilay now to Obilor. These are the worrying ones where we just start passing it about in our defence. We have put it out though. It's up to Gurkan. Gurkan's made a lovely darting run inside. Plays it over to Milinkovic on the left hand side. Can he whip it across? He does. Mad free header. Oh, he can't keep his header down. And it's still 0-0. I've exerted more effort than our team so far. And as you can see, they've not had a single shot. Not one on target. Not one at all. Just nil. Nil point for Gaziantep here today. And we have a corner. Emrehan whips it in. Obilor! That is something that I completely forgot about Obilor. I don't know how good at these near post headers and stuff Godinho is. I don't know why his name escaped me, but Godinho. Don't know how good he is with the headers, but Obilor is definitely very strong. And that was a lovely save by Zubzuk. I was distracted and Maxim nearly punished us with a goal in the bottom left hand side. Maxim will take the corner though. Maxim whips it in near post and it is nodded away. Good job from Mad. Again, Maxim should probably step up to take this one. And he does. Whips it in. Zubzuk collects. Nice save. And let's get cracking on with the rest of the half. Right, 38 minutes. I haven't shouted at the lads yet. As you can see, their morale is quite good, so I'm not going to shout at them. I'm going to keep their chins up. I want to shout at them. I want to tell them I demand more. But considering morale is pretty decent, I don't feel the need. You know, it feels like don't break what isn't... Don't try and repair what isn't broke. Yes. You know where I'm going with that. My brain is fried right now. Anyways, we had 9 shots to their 3 on target to their 2, 0.87 XG to their 0.18. They did manage to get some shots in the end, and in fact they got 2 of their 3 on target. 7 corners to our 7 corners to their 4 even, 6 fouls to their 2, 0 yellow cards to 0, 94% passing to their 84, 69% possession, don't giggle on me, to 31% possession. So let's head to the dressing room. Let's have a little chat with the lads and tell them I'm not happy. I'm simply not happy. Pick up your game, lads. You are currently battling out for Europe, and this is a mid-table side who's overperforming and should be down near the relegation zone. Like, what can I say? We should be winning this. Lassen plays it back to Zubzuk. Plus, we're at home. We definitely should be winning this. Zubzuk back to Kubilay. Back to Zubzuk. Now Emrehan gets it back to Obilor even. Obilor tries the ball over the top. It's intercepted. Mad can't get it, but the clearance goes straight to Milinkovic. Mad has Mehmet if he needs. Milinkovic plays it over to Gurkan though. Now to Shirok. I'm confused. They're confused. And it just goes sailing over the bar. And we are jumping straight into a highlight of theirs, and that was a lovely tackle by the mailman, and Milinkovic is going to counter down this left-hand side. Will he get a ball across or just go? No, he's just going to run into that player. That was ridiculous. That was a ridiculous way to give away the ball, and Andre's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Thankfully, saved by the goalpost. That would have been disheartening. Very disheartening. And we are going attacking. Or at least positive. We'll go positive. We shall be more positive in today's game. Andre's finding too much space. We need to... Yeah, do it. Man mark him. Oh, great. I have to pick. No, don't do it then. Because I need to figure that one out. I've never gandered into that aspect. I simply just like my assistant to sort that out himself. So, 63rd minute. We haven't got any substitutes on, and as you can see, quite a few players are doing decent. We're just not breaking through them. So, Milinkovic is tired out, so we'll take him off. Mailman's having a bad game. Mehmet and Zubzuk. We're not substituting Zubzuk. Mehmet, probably not substituting him. Although he is, Mehmet, you're not having the best of games, so I'll take you off. You can be rested. Like I said, the mailman's going off, so Obilor changed on this left-hand side. Hopefully they don't make use of that, considering we've changed the entire left-hand side. And we have 2 more subs. I don't want to force it. I really don't want to force it. Who is tired, though? We have Lassen, Adigan, and Mad. If we can get a goal, I'll take Adigan off and give Volkan a bit of game time in this league match. So, Milinkovic will collect the ball, plays it over to Emrehan, now with Kubilay. Obilor holding up the ball nicely, plays a ball over to Gürkan. Gürkan has Lassen in support, he'll play it over to Emrehan though. Emrehan now with Obilor. Obilor ball over the top to Lassen. Gürkan's making a nice run, can he get past his man though? Lassen's continuing his run down that right hand side, keep an eye on him. We do have Mailman on this left hand side though. Gürkan, oh Gürkan, that was greedy. Very greedy. Just bring it down, play it over to Lassen, let Lassen get a ball in, and then there's 2 or 3 of you in the box to get onto the end of it. But nope. Nope. That's not his style. So, although he's been having a good game, we're going to give Volkan an opportunity. We're bringing on the youngster. We've got to give him some game time. I know this is a risky time to do it, but we're going to get him on. Give him his opportunity. We're going to demand more. And we're going to pray that we can finally get a goal in today's game. Omar throws it into Aaron. Now back to Omar. Come on, get somewhat going. Shirok, edge of the area, plays it back to Omar. Now with Shirok, we have Volkan. Acres of space. Can he do anything with it? He does! Come on, Volkan. First goal of the season for the youngster. I apologise, I just banged on the table and that was probably quite loud. But what a beautiful thing to see. The youngster comes on, goes and gets us a goal here in the 75th, pretty much 76th minute at this point, smashing it in that bottom right hand side. Oh, we have another highlight. I was about to drop it to balance. And Demand More has just come through a bit late, considering we've just scored, but Lassen throws it into Gürkan, nodded back to Lassen. Volkan whips it across in. Aaron can't keep his header down. He could have had a goal and an assist in like 3 minutes. That would have been beautiful. The goal was beautiful, to be fair, but that would have been even more spectacular. And as it stands, we are currently gliding back up into 2nd place. Now, of course, Galatasaray have the game in hand, so we'll probably drop them back down to 3rd, but it's nice to see. As you can see, the starters pretty much all performed well. We have a few people who managed to struggle. Mailman got a 6.6, Sinan got a 6.6, and Aaron got a 6.7, but the rest of the team did solid. Mehmet Ozkan got a 6.9. We had 7s and above for the rest. Kubilay getting a 7.8. Zubzuk, 7.2 in goal. Backline of Omar with 7.3. Kubilay, like I said, 7.8. 7.4 for Obilor. 7.6 for Lassen. 7.8 for Shirok. 7.7 for Volkan, who was marvellous. 7.1 for Gürkan. 7 for Mad. 7.1 for Milinkovic. And a 7 for Emrehan. So, we had 19 shots to their 8. 6 on target to their 2. 1.3 XG to 0.65. 7 corners to 4 corners. 11 fouls to 4. 0 yellow cards, 0 red cards, 93% passing to 82, 66% possession to 34. The only disappointment there is that we went and gave up our 69% possession, quite frankly. So, let's tell the lads, well done. I would have expected more than a 1-0 win in that game, to be frank, but I'll settle for a 1-0 win. Gets us off that awful draw, at least goalless draw run. Nothing more disappointing than watching goalless draws. It's so dull. So, yeah, we have managed to secure a victory in today's game. Now, where are we going to go next? I think we're going to jump over these two against 13th and 18th. Where is our next big game? Antalyaspor. That could be a good one. That could be a good one. And Alanyaspor is basically 3 points. So I think we're going to go away to Antalyaspor. And then who is after that? Riz? No. I think we go Fenerbahce and Antalyaspor. So I play those two. That one on the next episode. Those three. That one on the one after. Skip over 2, 3. I don't want to go this far down. I really don't. I want to put another one in here somewhere. We've got 2, 4, 5, 6 games left. We're obviously going to play Besiktas at the end of the season. And that one. So we do need one of these 5 games. I guess we'll just go bang in between. I guess we'll go to bottom of the league and have a nice goal feast. I might even play some youngsters or something in that. Give Volkan a game. So, yeah, I think the next few episodes are going to be Antalyaspor, Fenerbahce, Akhiyaspor, and Besiktas. Now, that's subject to change, of course. I might change my mind. The schedule might change. But as currently things stand, I think those are going to be our next 4 episodes. And they're going to be some good ones. We've got a nice, difficult game away at Antalyaspor. We've got a hard game away to Fenerbahce, which is probably going to be so demoralising and get us upset. Then Akhiyaspor, that's probably going to be the complete opposite of Fenerbahce. We're probably going to lose like 5-0 and then win that one like 5-0. Unless to play the youngsters, like I said, then we might get a 1 or 2-0 win. And then Besiktas is a lovely way to end the season at home against a big team in what should be a good game. But I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night and goodbye.